It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And we've got some history in this battle of AFL alumni. It's the Titans and the Chargers, and it comes your way next on Madden Football.
This is the NFL on EA Sports. We're 10 miles south of downtown LA as you get a look inside SoFi Stadium here in Inglewood. So good to have you with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. Matchup of a couple of teams, Greg, with one big thing in common. A new head coach from a season ago. These are always the seasons we want to see how they play out, how they can implement their plan going in.
And more often than not, Mike, as we all know, when you find yourself in position to make a coaching change, it's because the previous few seasons did not go according to plan. So the question is, did they find the right new head coach to lead them in this next era for their organization? These two.
Cameron Dicker has the ball teed up as we get underway. And off we go from SoFi. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Tennessee offense taking the field for the first time. They are led out by a man who's done this now for a long time. Their veteran quarterback.
You know, some weeks, Mike, it just seems like you just can't do anything wrong every play, every throw. It just seems like everything goes your way, and that was certainly the case last week, throwing for over 300 yards, 3 touchdowns. Tell you what, his receivers, they're coming into every game saying, we're going to get a lot of opportunities, and their quarterback can continue to play at that high of a level. There's a lot of production to go around.
2nd and a yard. Here's the rookie running back out of Miami. And he'll work forward for a yard, but that's all he needed. This is going to be a first down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
We spent so much time talking about these receivers. How fast do they run, Mike? How high do they jump? But so often, the guys that have the most success in the NFL, it's the mental part of the game. It allows them to create separation, find soft spots in the defense, attack defenders. It's exactly what he's able to do here, and really nice connection.
They'll look to throw here on first down.
Just take what the defense is giving you. When you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game, now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more.
And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sit and duck for this pass rush.
He's got his tight end. That's Okonkwo. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. Back to throw. Connecting with his tight end, Okonkwo. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. He'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They'll look to throw. That is caught, and he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Tennessee. That touchdown number 1 for him on the year. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
The PAT, up and good. And the Titans will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Darius Davis to return it. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. So here come the Chargers, the offense getting set to come out. And they're led by the #1 overall pick in 2021, national champion at LSU, it's Joe Burrow.
And he's coming off a game where he's pretty much held in check for the majority of the contest. He had a couple nice throws here and there, and I think that's what gives this team hope that he is the quarterback for the future, Mike, because when he's on, it looks like big boy football. The problem is they just don't see it enough. He didn't get into any sort of established rhythm, never found the end zone, and of course he had the one interception. I think today, get him off to a good start, get an idea of what the defense is looking to do to counter you, and find some easy layups to get this quarterback going. I think last week they weren't able to do it, and if they don't find early success today, I have a feeling the result might not be all that different.
A first down throw for Burrow. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Here's a first carry for their running back. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short. 3rd and a yard. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he's going to be taken down here. Looks like a pretty good spot, though. Yes, he's got it. That's a first down.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
Finding his tight end, Mayer. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
This is a guy that we're used to seeing make a lot of his plays in the back end, Mike, kind of patrolling that center field safety position. But this time, he recognized that play up at the line of scrimmage, and he blows it up for a loss.
15-yard pickup there. First down, L.A.
So you're on the sideline and you're watching the other team go right down the field and score on their first drive. As a play caller, you have to be careful that it doesn't throw you out of your initial plan coming into the game. They wanted to establish some ground game here early, and that's exactly what they did.
And the Chargers are going to be looking at a 1st and goal. They move it down to the 4. Here's a run. He'll get maybe a yard down to the 4-yard line. Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. This one caught at the 4. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So a little extra time to think about this 3rd and goal as we've hit the end of the first. 7-0 is our score. We're back in Southern California in a moment. Looking for that final yard. It's 3rd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front. And he's in. Touchdown, Chargers.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. A return now from the 4. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Titans offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he's used his legs to great effect this year, both when the pocket breaks down and by design, as you check out the league leaders in quarterback rushing yards. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. To the right side they go, and here comes Pollard. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
It's definitely nice to have one of those bruising, punishing backs kind of help wear down the defense. But I'll tell you what, you can give me a flat-out electric runner like this guy any day of the week. He can turn on those jets, get in that high gear, and he is gone.
He'll drop to throw. That one a bit high, but it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Pollard. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll run the toss. Here's Pollard. He did a good job of making one man miss, but could not get away from this defense in the end. It turns into a loss of yardage.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
Offside, defense. That penalty is declined.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. And Marlon Humphrey is there, and he picks it off. And the Chargers are going to take over once again, this time at their own 8-yard line.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
The Chargers offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. We'll see how they want to attack things here, backed up deep in their own end. It's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Burrow. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line. They'll turn and hand this one off. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. The linebacker, Jerome Baker, there to make the play. They face 2nd down and 7. Burrow. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8. Burrow to throw. A quick throw, that's complete on the slant. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a 1st down. They'll put a receiver in motion right. Burrow now to throw on 1st down. He'll try to use that size to push forward, but it's not going to work. Defense strong up front. And they're going to get him down behind the line of scrimmage.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end.
And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. The defense was right there, but a gain of 2. Good enough for the first down. Back to throw. Burrow. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10.
The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts. They'll talk things over before 3rd down.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack. When you throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
And he missed it. It's no good. And the score remains tied at 7.
Man, that's just tough on an offense, Mike. I mean, you work so hard to get in position to take the lead, and it just doesn't work out.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drop. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
Just a great individual effort, and when you have a guy that can win his one-on-one matchups, now it becomes less about who's blocking him and how do we block him. Expect the offense to make some adjustments, because right now, one-on-one,
oh, and he's going to go down. He could not get rid of it, and that's going to bring an end to this first half.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. More from you and Greg in a moment. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see what's going on here and what's already been an eventful afternoon of football. We'll get started up at Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati. And it's the Bengals who have the lead at the half. Christian Kirk, a touchdown catch in that first half. From there, we head down south to Tampa to check on the Bucs at home at Raymond James Stadium. And they were winners in that ball game over the visiting New Orleans Saints. Trevor Lawrence, strong in the victory as his guys run their record to 6-1 on the campaign. Finally, let's get to the desert to check on the Cardinals at home in Glendale. And they were losers in that game as they fall to the visiting Kansas City Chiefs. The Chiefs with a much-needed win to keep their season afloat as they push their record to 2-4 with the win. We thought this one would be a close battle coming in, and we have not been disappointed. They're all even to this point. This has the feeling of a game that could go right down to the wire. One mistake or one big play could turn out to be the difference.
7-7 the score as we begin half number 2. Davis now to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Chargers offense is going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. The third quarter begins with a run. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
With the struggles they had running the ball in the first half, Mike, it makes sense that they're trying here early in the second to get this ball carrier going. But this last run's not going to do him any favors. Another rush, another loss of yards.
Burrow here on second down. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down. Here's Burrow. That caught by Davis. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. The Chargers get set to kick it away. Taken at the 19. The Titans offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. A low-scoring game, all tied, third quarter, and a touchdown here could go a long way. See if they can get it on this drive. First and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That caught Tony Pollard. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and there wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Man in motion here is Washington. Now they'll set up to throw. This one complete to Washington. He's going nowhere. Going to lose yardage on that play.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He's going to get it to Okonkwo. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. So now here comes the Chargers as they get set to take over once more. They'll start out first down and 10. It's the tight end Likely in motion. On first and 10, Burrow. He finds Likely, his tight end. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. They'll come up on a second down and 8. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line. They'll come up to third and 3. It's the tight end Likely in motion. To throw is Burrow. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and let's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll look for Pollard out of the backfield. And he's not going to be able to get away. Very good coverage on the perimeter. It goes down as a loss of yards.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play. Number one rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back.
And that is incomplete.
The most important stat, Mike, to determine wins and losses in the NFL is clearly turnover differential, your ability to protect the ball and on defense, take the ball away. And for any offense, that's even more critical when you have the ball on your side of the field.
A fair catch called and taken right at the 30-yard line. The Chargers offense ready for this next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Throwing is Burrow. And he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
They just have to be better on 1st down. They've got to find a way to continue to operate ahead of the sticks, and I don't mind throwing it on 1st down. That is the best down in football to attempt to pass, but if they don't protect the passer, none of it's going to matter.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. No one open, he'll drop it to his running back. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. Now, Burrow. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. Out comes the Tennessee offense. They get set to see what they can do. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Nick Bosa, the former All-Pro, in there for the sack.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
They'll throw out of the gun. That's over the middle and intercepted. It's the linebacker, Jack Campbell.
Mike, there's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions. And then every once in a while, one just gets away, and that's just simply a bad ball, a bad mistake. And you're not going to get away with it at this level.
On 1st down, Burrow. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. That's Palmer, the man in motion. Now a 2nd down throw for Burrow. Looking middle, and he'll get it complete to McConkey. And he'll be brought down on what will be the final act here in this 3rd quarter. So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. They can still get a 1st down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. Burrow, he pulls it in around the 5. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Second down, Burrow. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Teams practice these situations all week long, Mike. Down here in the tight red zone, you find yourself inside the 10-yard line. You're thinking, we've got to come away with a touchdown. Well, after that third down incomplete, it's going to be real interesting to see how they approach this fourth down after failing on third. And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the fourth quarter.
Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. The Titans offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Throwing over the middle. This one is complete. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
He'll drop to throw. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
The Chargers offense ready to see what they can do. They'll have a short field looking to build on the lead. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Here's 2nd and 2. Sending a receiver right. Working out of the gun, Burrow. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete. Quentin Johnston, the man he was looking for on that one. And 3rd down coming up. He'll get this out wide. It's a gain of 10 yards. It's good for a Charger 1st down.
So this is a part of the game that everybody works on, Mike. They call it 4-minute offense, and you don't necessarily have to have 4 minutes on the clock. But the whole idea is we possess the ball late in the 4th quarter with the lead. The goal is we want to end the game with the ball. So that 3rd down conversion is going to go a long way. Protect the ball, continue to pick up 1st downs. If they do that, I don't even think their opponent sees the ball again.
Burrow here on 2nd down. Well, another catch for his favorite target. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8. Burrow now. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. They bring their tight end right. On 2nd down, they'll run. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down. Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
That's a prototypical coverage sack. All 11 guys on the field doing their job. Starts with sound back-end coverage. Nowhere to go quick with the ball. The quarterback has no chance but to extend the play. Look for something late developing downfield. That was all the time this front needed to chase him down and bring him down for a sack. It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
A safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Titans offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And the turnovers have really been the story here. Take you back through the high, or actually the lowlights in this one. Not a lot of positives when you have a 3-interception game under pressure all game long. The secondary feasting on his passes. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. The tight end Okonkwo is in motion. Quickly to the outside and complete.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
Connecting with his tight end Okonkwo. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
Now this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
They'll drop to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd down and 3. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and they'll take this down inside the 35. The Titans will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll take it with just over 90 seconds left on the clock. Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down. Here's a timeout, Tennessee. It'll be their 2nd, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
And he'll pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up 3rd down. Look at that. Slinged it across his body and connected. Here we go. This is 4th down. Open man, right side. He's got it. He's going to pick up a Titans 1st down as this defense can't come up with the play they need. They surrender a gain of 17 on 4th down. And this is going to be a touchdown. A game-tying TD here in the final minute.
Well, there's still some time remaining, but what a sequence of events here, Mike. I mean, late in the game, they get the touchdown that they needed to tie it, and now they can take the lead with the extra point.
So, not home yet. Still a critical extra point here to break the tie. A critical extra point is up and good. They have taken a 1-point lead here in the late stages of this one. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Now return coming from the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The home team's offense ready to get back at it. The deficit is 1 as they'll search now for that go-ahead score. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Now, Burrow. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by a Monty Hooker. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown. Late in the game, a big turnover goes back the other way. A back-breaking score.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, Mike, you're just trying to make something happen. You find yourself trailing, less than 2 minutes remain. You're just taking some chances. In this case, the chances backfire, and the other team's able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
No problem there on the extra point. And the Titans extend the lead to 8. It's 21-13. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. They send a receiver in motion left. A first down throw for Burrow. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Another try, 2nd and 10. To throw is Burrow. Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down. They've got to burn the timeout. They do. That is a costly sack. And now maybe they only have time for one play. Throwing now on 3rd and long. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. Kevin Byard, the veteran who's broken up a few passes in his day, gets to that one. We are set for 4th and long. Here we go. One final play. Again, working deep downfield. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs. So, it's a win here for the Titans. And it is their 3rd consecutive victory.